Hi, welcome to Market Alert for Monday, the 2nd of December 2019. So, last week we had the Thanksgiving holidays, as you're aware of. The market didn't do a lot during Friday. Market's higher today. What a surprise. That's the theme, and that's going to be the theme, I would imagine, all the way up until Christmas, to take out the all-time high of 28,190 and head towards that 30,000 target, which the market is quite capable of doing towards the end of the year. So Friday, you can see the market just sideways. Nothing to report really. Market was closed on Thursday. So really, it's a case of looking at the daily charts of these markets just to see where we are, get a feel for what is likely to happen, and also to get up to speed with this week's news. And this week we've got Lagarde, our criminal friend, speaking at 2 p.m. today. That should move the markets, certainly the DAX and any European markets. Could influence the US as well. And then the next major event is going to be the non-farm payrolls on the 6th, which is Friday. And that's really it for this week as well. So next week we must be moving into the FOMC meeting minutes, and we are, yeah. So they're out a week on Wednesday, and that's going to be an interesting one. See whether they reduce rates or not. So not a lot of news this week. None tomorrow. And Wednesday we've got ADP employment and OPEC meeting on Thursday for the crude oil market, but really not a lot there at all. So we're sort of eased back in slowly, I suppose, which is not what we want. We want some volatility. Also, a very interesting picture on the implied volatility as well. If we have a look down here, you will see that we have now breached the 20-bar moving average, which indicates that we are due for a correction. What was interesting, we also had a dip to the downside as well, which you can see here, where prices moved lower. This was during the Thanksgiving. This was for Wednesday. Thursday the markets were closed, and then on Friday, even though the market traded sideways, the implied volatility was marked up. So we'll treat this with caution, because who knows, even though the market is trying to move to the upside, it is due for a correction. And there you can see the market closing above there. That should actually be amber, not red. It's just occurred to me because it's closed above the 20 bar in the implied volatility, but not closed below in regards to the prices. So I'll change that for tomorrow. And then the 10-year moving back to the upside. So really, it's like I say, there's not a lot to report. It's just a matter of bringing everything up to speed. Daily chart in Bitcoin, you can see the market has had a bit of a bounce off the 6736, traded towards the 20-bar moving average, and now is moving back to the downside there. And in the 4-hour chart, you can see this, but still stuck in a bit of a sideways range. Yesterday's activity is a bit of volatility there. Market moving up, then moving down. And you can see prices moving down in the early hours of Sunday morning. And Saturday, the market doing absolutely nothing until mid-morning, and then prices moving down. So again, need to see a bit of a pickup. And as we go into the next couple of weeks towards Christmas, hopefully things will start to do this. I'd like to see a major correction in the stock market personally. The implied volatility is indicating that, but of course, if the market goes through the all-time highs today, we will see the implied volatility move back towards the downside. So really, there's not much else to report. Say just a quick review, bring you up to speed what's happened overnight markets. So look at the Dow there. You can see the market moving to the upside immediately off the 200-bar moving average and the DP level there, straight up. However, the markets have traded sideways so far and starting to look a bit weakish as they head back towards the 200 MA there at the moment. So barring a major black swan event or something like that, then expect the Dow to move to the upside as we continue the insanity of making new all-time highs on nothing but fresh air, as you can see from the volume here. Okay, that will do it for this one. If anything major does happen, I'll let you know. But otherwise, as ever, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.